Hello everybody, as you might know, my name is Julia and today I'm going to talk about Comedia dell'arte. First of all, I'm going to talk about the history, then the topics, and finally the characters. Comedia dell'arte is characterized by the use of masks. It was born in Italy in the 16th century, and it was born as a response to the political and economic crisis. It's an outside intemporary stage kind of theater, and they don't get paid. The extra funds that they get, it's by donations after the show, by passing the hat through the audience. Another interesting thing is that in that moment, the woman characters were played by men, since women were not allowed to act in that moment. The topics of this kind of theater are about adultery, jealousy, love, old age, and money. Since it's an improvised kind of theater, the dialogue changes all the time. For example, to satirize a local scandal, or current events, or regional tastes. That means that in every country where they go and do the show, the dialogue changes, since there are different interests. And finally, the characters are fixed social types, like for example the foolish old man, or the smart servants, or the military brave officer that at the end ends up being the coward one. Most specifically, the most important characters in this kind of theater are Pantalone, he's an old man, very rich. Then Dottore, it's a pedant old man, he thinks that he knows everything. Then Arlecchino is a servant that is really smart and it's always trying to get something from other people. Then the Innamorati, it's two lovers that they can never be together because different reasons. And the other servants like Colombina and Brighella, that he's the one that cooks. So with all these characters, they always improvise new shows, and these characters are identified by masks. For example, Brighella, the one that cooks, his mask is like a dog. Why? Because he's always following the Dottore or the Pantalone, and he's always doing what they want, always following and with the tongue outside, and he loves food, so the best animal character would be the dog. Another curiosity about the masks is that the length of the nose, it's as long as the main organ, like the penis. So when you see a mask and you see the length of the nose, you can actually guess how brave and masculine is that character. But another thing is that Capitano, that's the officer, even though he has a really long nose, at the end he's really coward and he cannot even fight no one. So I think it's a really interesting and funny kind of theater, and if you have the chance to see it, I would encourage you to go and live this experience. Thank you.